Hello, welcome back. So here's part two where we're going to play around with the studio effect EQ. Um, so EQ is a commonly used tool by many producers. It's used for live performances, for mastering tracks, for lots of different things. It can also be used as an effect. And that's what we're going to look at now, and how to use that as an automated feature. So the first thing we'll need to do is add the audio effect. Add that to a particular track. Now note that you can add effects onto each individual track. You can also add effects on the entire project. We're just going to focus on individual tracks. So we'll need to open the information panel. So press I on your keyboard, or you can click at the top here to open up the information panel. You may need to shrink that part to be able to view this audio effects. Click on audio effects, go to channel EQ, and just simply click on that. And that brings up the EQ window. Now, EQ, if we take the A just below middle C, that is 440 hertz. Hertz are the unit of measurement that are used for frequency. So the A just below middle C, as I said, is at 440 hertz. The A above that, so the A above middle C, is 880 hertz. And every octave you go up, that frequency doubles. When you get to about 20,000 hertz, humans can't really hear much past that. That's anything above 20,000 is the world of cats. Most music is around the middle, so this sort of region, all around here. Now, if we you can increase or boost or decrease certain frequency bands. Let's play the track. I'm going to solo this bass line and boost some frequencies. Here we go. So you can see that's the bass line, and the lower frequencies are, you can see there are more lower frequencies than higher frequencies, but they're there. Let's boost the mid and see what happens. There we have it. Now, you can play the track and do that, but in an ideal world, the track would do it automatically. And now we're going to take a look at how to do that. So I'm going to shrink this window whilst we look at how to do that. So to bring up the automation tools, press A on your keyboard as a shortcut, or you can click that button there. So press A or click this button here. Now, you can scribble in the automation, or you can record it. Now, a lot of it depends on which method you prefer. In this scenario, I'm going to track the EQ. So this read, where it says read here, should say touch. So we're going to make that touch, and then we're ready to go, really. bass the boost, and then as we're recording, I'm going to move that boost along. So I press record. Right, and I press stop there. So as you can see, if I move the cursor along, you can see the EQ changing, and it does it by itself. So if I just simply press play, I'm not doing anything or changing anything. The EQ tool is changing all by itself. So that's now become an automatic process. There we are. Now, EQ isn't the only thing that you can automate. You can also automate volume. So if you go to, there's volume. If you go to main, you can also automate the panning, which would make it come out the left, the right speaker, or of course both, but it changes the balance between speakers. There are lots and lots of other things that you can automate. Basically anything can be automated. So if needs be, you can always add another effect, for example, reverb. There we are. And we could, let's take a large space like a cathedral, and we want it quite dry so that there's very little effect. And when you increase the wet level, that will increase the size of the space. So we need to make sure that we've got the reverb selected here. As you can see, it is. Just double check that. Yeah, and you can see there's a little dash there. That tells you it's been selected. Now let's record the reverb. So here we go. There we have it. And that's the reverb recorded as well. You can see behind the orange line here that there is the reverb line, so you can see that there's more than one automated process happening there. Right, let's put that in with the mix. Okay, now I would spend a lot more time tweaking that, but what this does is demonstrates that you can automate the processes. Okay, thanks for watching.